You can tell a lot about a family by the way they decorate their home for the holidays. It's often a mix of personal taste, traditions, and a little pixie dust. For the White House, the job of picking the holiday theme has long been up to the First Lady. And this year, it's Dr. Jill Biden's turn as the first family prepares to celebrate their first Christmas in the White House. Just a few days ago, I got the chance to tour all the decor and interview the First Lady in person, the only Atlanta journalist invited. We talked holiday traditions, whether teachers feel supported during the pandemic, and if the last two First Ladies chimed in on the decorating. It is a magical welcome to the White House. The East Wing feeling more like the North Pole, but with precious reminders of the peace and light brought by frontline workers. The gingerbread White House, surrounded by replicas of 8 buildings housing police, hospital workers, and more.
I did the final touch, and that's this teacher here.
First Lady Dr. Jill Biden, an English professor, selecting gifts from the heart as her holiday theme, keeping with a tradition first started by Jacqueline Kennedy in 1961.
Well, you know, Shiva, I've been traveling all over the country the last 10 months, and I met so many Americans from all walks of life, and I saw how during this pandemic that Americans really supported one another in their communities. You know, it was those stories that inspired me to think about gifts from the heart, because that's what I saw throughout this country, the gifts that Americans gave to one another.
A total of 11 gifts reflected in several rooms. A gift of gratitude in the East Room. Handwritten notes to the president filling thank you cards. What Biden family traditions are you bringing to the White House this year?
Something as simple as the stockings with their names on it.
These are the grandkids, right?
Yes, all the grandkids. And my grandma would always put an orange in the toe because she went through the Depression, and fruit was so precious.
On the East Landing, a gold star tree honoring the gift of service, a tribute to the men and women of the military who died for our country. In the Red Room, the gift of performing arts. Did the former First Lady, Melania Trump, pass along any decorating advice or notes before or after leaving the White House?
No, she didn't.
So you just went on your own,
yes, well, that's
right?
the beauty of this, that every First Lady gets to do the decorations as she wishes. And so I think...
Did you speak to Michelle about it at all?
No, I didn't speak to Michelle. I mean, everybody, you know, it's been so busy.
Each room brings its own wow factor. This is the blue room, representing the gifts of peace and unity. And this is the official White House Christmas tree, standing 18.5 feet tall. All the states and territories are represented here. And let me show you the nod to Georgia. You can see it right here, a peace dove carrying the banner of the Peach State.
And it's the theme, you know, that the president and I are trying to unify the country and bring the family together, that country together, and try to heal this nation.
Do you think enough has been done to help America's teachers during this pandemic?
I do. I mean, I hope that teachers feel that way.
How would you encourage Americans to remain joyful this holiday season?
The president and I realize how hard this year has been for Americans. And he is working day and night on some of the problems that are confronting this country every single day. And I do hear that as I travel around this country, people say, I feel like I can breathe again.
Thoughts from the First Lady. We also briefly spoke about her continuing effort to encourage COVID vaccines for kids. Now, if you're wanting to visit the White House to take a tour, unfortunately, the public rooms still remain closed to visitors due to the pandemic. But we have just posted our own 7-minute virtual tour for you on the 11 Alive YouTube page, because clearly, Ron, we couldn't put all of the decorations in one piece. The piece was long enough as it is.
Yeah, well, but a beautiful piece, a wonderful piece, and just a wonderful opportunity. I know you visited the East Wing.
Yes.
Did you have your eyes on the West Wing, the Oval Office?
I mean, you can see it, you know where it is, and the press room is over in that area, but maybe the next visit in another lifetime. But just fantastic. I mean, the volunteers, it took them a whole week to put everything together. Over 100 volunteers, mostly from the DC area. Really, I mean, outstanding job.
Yeah, an outstanding job by you as well. And if you want to see more, as she just pointed out, just go to 11 Alive's YouTube channel. Thanks a lot, Sheba.